World of Hyatt just announced their annual category changes. I'm going to help you break down the changes into 4 big buckets, and I'm going to give you some tips on how to save some points. Number 1, Hyatt certificates. They continue to lose value. Let's start off with those category 4s. We have 11 that are changing, going up, and 6 that are going down. A net of 5 coming out devalued. Here's quickly the list of things that are going up and going down. I want to highlight 2 specific properties that families love, which is the Hyatt Regency Tokyo Shibuya and the Hyatt Regency Paris Etoile. These are great family properties, and my family has stayed on both of them, so it's sad to see them leave, going out of the category 4s. Next, for you globalists with your category 7 certificates, here 8 properties are leaving the category 7, making it impossible to book. Sigh. I want to call out the Grand Hyatt Kauai, which is a very nice family property that a lot of people love. There are 3 major Tokyo properties that are going down. This is going to suck. I want to stay in luxury at Tokyo, and it's just going to cost more. And there's always your favorite. I don't know why, but it just keeps on going up. And as Papagayo in Costa Rica. All in all, the certificates are getting worse and worse. So it's going to be harder and harder to find great properties to use them. Bucket number 2, Hyatt's cracking down on you mattress runners. So there are 41 properties that are changing worldwide right now, 22 in the States, that are going from category 1 to category 2. This means people like my family who use category 1s to top off will have to pay that low rate of 3,500 points up to 6,500 points. So that's a big increase if you want mattress running. Areas that are hit big are like Texas. We have the Dallas area, Houston area. We also have Detroit area. And my favorite, the one that we use a lot for our family, is the Wild Palms. This only lasted 1 year, so sad to see it go, but a lot of Bay Area people used it to top off to get the Globe list this year. Bucket number 3, we have the all-inclusives. I'm glad there aren't any Civas or Solaras that are on the chart right now, but a couple of secrets in either the Mexico or Caribbean area are going up from D to E. Check out this list on the screen, and it's going to cost quite a bit more. This is going to decrease the value of using points versus cash. Bucket number 4, where do we find the silver lining in the good news? There are a couple of gems that went down. For example, the Hyatt Regency Maui, which is a great family destination, went down from a category 6 to 7. There's also the Park Hyatt Doha, which moved from a category 5 to 4, which allows you to use your Cat 4 certificates. And finally, Hyatt Regency Yokohama went down another to category 3. I'm specifically calling this out for families. Hyatt increased the rates for several of their Tokyo properties. So that means families that are trying to get multiple rooms will need to find a cheaper alternative. Yokohama is around 45 minutes out. So it's a trade-off between being in the center or saving points if you need multiple rooms. And finally, what should you do to save some points? You can actually book now with points to save on trips and reservations on the old award chart up to March 25th. If you have a specific property in mind that you want to book it before March 25th with points, and that will lock you in with the old rate. I recommend, for example, I've seen a lot of families on forums already book Grand Hyatt Kauai because it's going up, and that's a great family destination property. And also, for example, Hyatt Regency Shibuya Tokyo. By booking now, you lock in those rates, and you can book as far as spring break of next year. And if you want all-inclusives, there are some properties that allow you to book even further out past 1 year. So maybe summer of next year. And finally, for you globalists, another strategy for booking advanced reservations is to break down your reservations into smaller chunks like single day. I know that Hyatt was cracking down last year for single day reservations, but you can try, and if single days don't work, try double days. This will give you the flexibility of canceling reservations that you don't need and trying to find flights that are not on peak days. And final tip for you globalists, if you didn't know that you have a small little perk called Advanced Globalist Reservations, they can book you award stay reservations at properties without the points being in your account, you can make those bookings so that you can at least have the opportunity of locking in those rates. Honestly, as a globalist, I made so many bookings at different properties and over the different holiday periods, and I'm only going to use one of the summer holiday bookings that actually worked for us in the end. So depending on where you're thinking of going and which properties, this could save you, 15,000 to, 25,000 points depending on the nights and rates. And if you're interested in another hotel program that's going up in value, check out this next video.